Have you ever tried to sit quietly? No phone, no music, no conversation, no cat. Just you and your thoughts. And within seconds, your mind starts jumping everywhere. One thought begets another and yet another. Then another, then a memory, then a worry, then something completely random. It feels like your mind is swinging wildly from one thought to the next, trying to catch five butterflies at the same time. Ancient tradition had a name for this. They called it the monkey mind. A mind that jumps constantly from branch to branch. And if your mind does this, well, you're not alone. Hello. Almost everyone experiences this. This shows up in small ways throughout the day. You sit down at work, your mind wanders, you try to focus on reading, checking email, whatever it is that you do. Suddenly, you're thinking about something else. You lie down at night. Your brain starts replaying conversations from earlier in the day. Or you start imagining problems that have not even happened yet, causing you anxiety. The strange part is that you didn't decide to think about these things, now did you? They just appeared. Thought after thought after thought. Jumping around, and while it becomes exhausting, mental fatigue sets in. Restlessness. A feeling like your brain never slows down. You can't even get a word in there. So, why does this happen? Why does the mind jump constantly like that? And more importantly, is there a way to calm it? To understand that, we need to look at how the brain evolved. For most of human history, survival depended on noticing problems quickly. Danger could come from anywhere. Weather, animals, other humans, your mother-in-law. Missing a threat could be deadly. So, the human brain evolved to do something extremely well. Scan constantly for those problems. Analyze, predict, remember, replay. It runs simulations about the future, which doesn't exist yet. That system helped humans survive for thousands of years. But in the modern world, that same system, well, it never shuts off. Instead of scanning for predators, it scans for stress, work problems, social problems, financial problems, boyfriend-girlfriend problems, marital problems, problems with Uncle Ted. The brain keeps analyzing long after the danger is gone. Could I have done that better? I need to analyze that so next time I'll be more prepared than last time. Modern life has made the monkey mind even worse. These are the amplifiers. How much stimulation your brain receives on a daily basis. Phones, notifications, social media. It's endless information. It's not that you don't have time. It's that you cannot control your time because of these devices. Your brain rarely experiences silence anymore. It jumps from stimulus to stimulus all day long. And that constant stimulation trains the mind to keep jumping from limb to limb, from problem to problem. Which is why many people feel like their attention span is shrinking. You know, a goldfish's memory lasts for 3 seconds. I think that we're below that now. Their mind becomes restless, always moving, always reacting. There's something interesting about this. If thoughts are jumping constantly, and you can observe them doing that, then there's something inside of you that must be watching. You notice the thoughts. You notice the mental noise. You notice the restlessness. You observe these things, which means there's a difference between thinking and the awareness of knowing. This is the realization many people have when they begin meditation. They sit quietly, and for the first time, they actually watch the mind. They sit there. They observe. You don't run out there and put your thoughts into a suplex or give them an elbow to the neck. Okay? You're observing them. You do not interact with them. And for the first time, you actually watch the mind. Thoughts appear. They jump around. They disappear. And then you realize something surprising. You are not the thoughts themselves. You are the awareness observing the thoughts. It's like going to the zoo, watching the monkey jump from branch to branch to branch, instead of being the monkey, jumping from branch to branch to branch. This is why meditation exists. Not to eliminate your thoughts. No, that's not possible. A lot of the meditators, even Thunder Wizard, myself, we meditate, but there's still thoughts there. The mind doesn't necessarily shut off. There is no switch. That's not what meditation means. The brain will always generate thought. Meditation trains something different. Okay? It trains attention stability. Instead of chasing every thought, you learn to observe them. You notice them appear, and instead of following them, you let them pass. At first, it feels impossible. The mind jumps constantly. But over time, something begins to change. The mind becomes calmer, more organized, less reactive. The monkey mind starts to settle. Most people spend their entire lives trapped inside the monkey mind, jumping from thought to thought, reacting to every mental impulse, to every emotion. But once you learn to observe the mind, something shifts. You create a space between yourself and your thoughts, and that space gives you something powerful. That is called choice. If you want to begin training your attention to calm your monkey mind, start with a meditation guide at CHODMATRIX.com/meditations. It's a simple starting point. Train the mind, build the body, design the life.